Okay, y'all, I am going to do a day in the life video about me getting ready. And I don't look anything fancy at all. Look, this is just plain skin, no eye makeup, no lipstick, no nothing. I'm just going to start getting ready now. Okay, so here we go. Okay, the little hair turban I got from TJ Maxx, and I've only opened one of them. I've been using the same one. This is an extra one, and they're washable. So that's where I got the turban. And when I take my bath or shower, I always make sure I use makeup remover cleansing tissues. I just got these from TJ Maxx, I believe, and they have retinol, but you can get whatever makeup remover wipes you want. My daily perfume is Cherie by Kate Spade, and I love this. I got it for Christmas. My husband gave me this, and I use Sustain long-lasting dry eye relief to moisturize my eyes, because I've had LASIK surgery about 3 years ago, and my eyes are just dry, I believe, since the surgery. I also use this brightener for my teeth, and it's called Pro Whitening Gel by Smile Actives. You can find it on Amazon. I can find you a link if you need one, but I don't get, this video is not sponsored, so I don't get any kind of commission for links. But I'll be happy to share that with you in my description box. Smile Actives Pro Whitening Gel. So it's really good stuff. And you just put that on top of your toothpaste and use it like once or twice a week. All right, and then I also like to use this little shaver to do, it's called Flawless, and I got it at Walmart, and it just shaves off the little peach fuzz along your lip line, your upper lip. You can also do, if you have peach fuzz alongside your face, you can do that, which I do. So that's a lot less expensive than going and getting a wax, a wax strip done on your face. So I have quite a bit of peach fuzz. So I normally just do above my lip, but sometimes I do along my jawline too. And it's painless. It doesn't hurt at all. It's just battery operated. And it's like a little razor. It's wonderful. I think they cost about 20 bucks at Walmart by Flawless. Okay, another thing I like to do at night, these are called hyaluronic acid serum capsules. They're only $10 and they're on Amazon. You get 30 in a little cup. And I do one for me and one for my husband Bob every night. So it looks just like this. And I put it on at night, and it has serum inside the little pearl. And it's enough for your whole face. Another thing I like to put on my face is the L'Oreal Wrinkle Expert for 55 and older. I'm about to be 57 in August, and I like to wear this as my daily moisturizer. And then at night, my sister told me about this. This is on Amazon, and it's called Tallow Honey Balm, and it's face and body moisturizer. So you can put it on your face or your legs, your arms, your chest, whatever, but it's very, very creamy. So this is a nighttime moisturizer for me, and this is my daytime, the L'Oreal Wrinkle Expert. So I'm going to go on and put some of this on. And I'll also use the eye cream under my eyes. And I did have my eyebrows microbladed, which really means tattooed. I had them done a year ago, And I'm very disappointed in the results because it looks like I need to get them refreshed again. I've had them done twice, and it was a very expensive procedure. It was $1,000 in all to get them done the first time and then refreshed again. So I've had it done twice, and I spent $1,000, and I don't have much to say about that because, as you can see, they need to be redone again. And I don't think I'm going to spend that money again. All right, so we're going to move on. So I've already put the daily moisturizer. And let me put some perfume. I didn't do that. I have to be really careful with this because this goes on dark. But this is the CoverGirl, and it's Perfect Point Plus liquid eyeliner. I just put a little bit to give me a little line. And then I'll put a little bit of eyeshadow on that when it dries to soften it. Because I don't like for my eyes to be without eyeliner. I don't like that. And then let me go ahead and do the makeup. This is the Clinique Even Better makeup. It has SPF 15 and it evens and corrects. You can get this at Target or Clinique online. And I just do a dot, a dot, a dot, and a dot. And I just use my fingertips to blend it in. I know a lot of people use a sponge, but it seems like the sponge just absorbs all the makeup. So I'd rather use my fingertips. But this covers up, like, I've got some freckles and a few aging spots, and I just feel like it evens out my complexion. So I like that. All right, so that's Clinique Even Better, and the skin color, the color is Stone. So it's WN38 Stone. That's the shade that I use. Okay, and the next thing I like to do is put on my blush. And this is by Milani. So I got this at Walmart and I love it. So I use a good amount of blush, and I try to stay on my cheekbone and go up. Okay, with the other tip of my brush, I'm going to use, I really kind of go between these two shades. It's a Sparkly by e.l.f. and it's the little brown shades. This one is too dark and this one's too light, but I like to go between these two. I need to get some more, it's almost gone. But I like the glittery shades. It's called, it just says Bite Size Eyeshadow. And it's just the brown shades is all I can tell you. They're glittery in the middle and then dark and light by e.l.f. And I only put on one color then, so that was pretty good. All right, now let's get these eyebrows done. I usually use e.l.f. and it is, I believe it's just like a medium brown. No, it says taupe, T-A-U-P-E. But it, as you can see, it is gone. So let's see what we can do with this eyebrow pencil. Yeah, there's a little bit left. And I get this at Walmart. This is by e.l.f. It's the taupe eyebrow pencil. Okay, I just got this one by Maybelline over the weekend. It's called Firework. So just remember Fireworks. It's in a pink tube by Maybelline. And it goes on really smooth. My lashes are not long and I have to have mascara. But I'm not one to wear fake eyelashes. I don't like the look or the feel of it. I've tried them before and I don't like the fake ones. Okay, I still have to put on lipstick. And my hair is a mess. I just washed it. And I will say, I'll show you my shampoo and conditioner. So this is my shampoo and conditioner. It's called Food for Soft, and it's detangling, hydrating shampoo and conditioner, and it's for dry hair. It will not mess up your hair color. It will not fade it at all. So I love those two products, and I get those on Amazon. So let's try to tame this wig right now. And as you can see, it's got a little bit of, well, a tad of body, a little bit of body, but not enough to let it be curly. So I use the flat iron every day. And I get it colored every 6 weeks by my girl Missy, where I live. And she highlights it about every other month. And the other months we just do the roots and give it a good trim. I had quite a bit trimmed off this time. All right, I'm gonna go and dry my hair and I'll be back in a few. Okay, so now I'm gonna dry my hair. I have a Chi Pro that I got from TJ Maxx and it's been working great for the last couple of years. So here we go. And I'll go ahead and plug in my flat iron too. Pretty sure I got this from TJ Maxx and it's called Gem. And I'm not sure how much it was, but it was probably around 40 bucks, I would imagine. This is also a TJ Maxx find, I believe, or yeah, I might have got this on Amazon, but it's just a rubber mat that you can put your put under your flat iron so it won't burn your countertops. And we just have the laminate countertops in here. This house was built 20 years ago, and I decided, you know, we decided we're not gonna upgrade the bathroom because it would just be a lot of extra cost, and we don't have the nice tile shower. We just have a glass shower, so that's fine. It works. Okay, I've got some It's a 10 Miracle Leave-In Keratin, and I'm also going to take this with me when I go on my vacation. So I'm going to put a little bit of this on, and it's just leave-in conditioner basically with keratin. I've got a lot of frizzy hair, and I like to tame it with that keratin. And when I'm flat ironing, I also like to use this Garnier hair honey milk, but you can't put too much because it will get your hair oily. So I'm going to finish air drying my hair, finish blow drying my hair, then I'll put a little bit of this with my flat iron. Okay, I was going to show you this. I have not bought this in months, but I need to reorder some. It's by Sabella, which is a Melaleuca brand, and it's a hair oil treatment, and it's so good. And you only need, it's at the end of the bottle. It really is. So I'm only going to put just a tad, like maybe the size of a dime, and rub it in my hands. And it's going to give my hair some shine. And I can also use this to prevent burning it with the flat iron. This hair oil is very protective. So now I'm going to start flat ironing it because it's going to give it a new look, a better look. All right, so here we go. Just going to do one little section at a time. Because my hair is crazy if I don't flat iron it every day. I have to straighten it a little bit because, you know, bed hair does not look good when you wake up. And I only wash my hair like twice a week, about every 3 days, because it's just super dry from having it color treated for the last 20 years. Well, the last 30 years I've had it color treated. So you have to take really good care of your hair if you want it to be strong and you don't want it to fall out. You've got to constantly use really good products, like really good shampoos and conditioners, because most of the shampoo and conditioner that you buy at the grocery store or the drugstore, it's not going to be super healthy for your hair color in your hair. It's going to fade your hair color that you've already spent a good small fortune on, and you don't want, you don't want your hair color to get all washed out and dry out your hair. You want to use something that's very gentle and for color treated hair. So remember that. Doing the back of my hair is the hardest because I can't see, so I always have to use a mirror when I get done to make sure it's smoothed out. But my hairstylist, Missy, always has to thin out my hair usually every 6 weeks when I go, because my hair will it'll just turn into a mushroom if she doesn't. It just gets so thick and it'll just start bushing out. But I will use a mirror in a little while to make sure it looks okay in the back too. And most of the time I just use Aussie Mega hairspray, so that's what I normally use. But I know there's better hairsprays out there. Okay, let me see how it's looking in the back. So here's a little mirror that I like to use. I just got it from a dollar store one time. All right, I still need to work on the back right there. It doesn't look right to me. And we've got it stacked a little bit, so it doesn't exactly go straight across right there. So I'm gonna try to straighten out that little area. To look at it a few more times with this mirror. Okay, that's looking better. Maybe we'll have to just go with that because I can't style it as perfectly as my hairdresser does. Missy has magic hands. All right, I'm gonna go get some earrings and I'll be right back. And I'm gonna get some lipstick. So I've been told that everyone needs to wear a lip liner. So I've got Milani lip liner. This came from Walmart. It's kind of a, it's called number 12 Bordeaux. It's kind of a berry color. And it's really pretty. And lip lining is new to me. I am not really that great at it, but I did line my lips. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use this Milani lipstick. It came from Walmart. I only have a little bit left. And it is called Rose Femme. Rose or Femme, whatever. F-E-M-M-E. Rose, F-E-M-M-E. Number 42. And it's really pretty. So that is just the lip liner and the lipstick. And a lot of days I just use the lipstick. But if I'm, you know, trying to look really sharp, I'll use lip liner and lipstick. And then I wanted to show you these. This is a lifter gloss and it's by Maybelline with hyaluronic acid. And this one is by Milani and it's called Nourishing Lip Plumper. So this has some gold in it and it's really pretty. If I can open it. It came from Walmart as well, all the Milani. And it has like some sparkles. So you could use that with really any shade of lipstick and then it's going to make your lips kind of gloss with some sparkles. I'm not going to use that one today. I'm going to use this lip gloss and it's by Maybelline. It's called Lifter Gloss with hyaluronic acid. And it's like a berry color. It's 005 Petal is the name of that. I love that, y'all. So it's really glossy. And then you got your lipstick under it and your lip liner as the base. I like that. And then at night, not always, but a long time ago, I used to be a consultant for Rodan & Fields. And I still had some of this left from a couple of years ago. And it's called Lip Renewing Serum. It looks like little pearls like this. That stuff is really nice. Feels so good. Makes your lips feel really good, but you're really supposed to use that at night. And it cuts down on wrinkles in your lips, and it's just really good for your lips. Okay, and that is really my makeup routine, y'all, and my hair routine. I will say once in a while I do use some bronzer, but it tends to make dark spots if you don't blend it in really well. So I don't use the bronzer as much, but it does have its place. Sometimes I use that. And that is about it in a nutshell, y'all. Let me know if you like my little routine with my hair and my makeup. Feel free to make any comments. It's fine. Just make any comments that you want to make. And I'm just going to be putting all this stuff away. Okay, I'm ready for the day.